chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey runner, grab your coffee.
What you say, Unc? Sit your ass down.
You better sit your ass down. Especially as Chico.
Sit your ass down.
One thing we do, man, we try to tell the people. We try to forewarn the people. We try to give people a heads up. We try to make suggestions to the people. You can listen or not listen. We be trying to tell y'all, hey, make sure you subscribe. Hey, make sure you turn your notification bell on. Hey, because you never know.
Never.
When that thing gonna pop off.
And show.
Nation, Blaze one for the nation. We're gonna got a hot heated one today, Chico. We told y'all before that when the platform hit 121, Coach Prime is gonna come on and take questions. Not me and Chico questions, which he will do, but your questions. We're gonna put a link in the chat, and you're going to be able to join the conversation, come on screen, and ask Coach Prime something. Hater alert! Hater alert! What the heck? What, Chico? You think the hater? Are they gonna show up?
Well, they're not going to be allowed in this dancery. You know what I mean?
Dancery.
Not around here. Shouts out to Mary J. Hey, man, we want to give a shout out to everybody checking in too. No matter where you're checking in from, put it in the chat right now. Let us know so you could join the conversation. If you hit that link to join, make sure you have your camera on. Get you some good lighting so Coach Prime can see you and know who he's talking to. You understand me? If you just want to have a question put in the chat, you can. You're welcome to do that also. But we need all our runners to mount up right now. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this thing out there to everybody who might not be listening in or joining in right now. You might be in traffic. If you're in traffic, you know what I mean? Toot your horn and pump your brakes. Let them know that you're rocking with UNK and Chico live. And if you're really rocking with us, you'll go to the website that's in the description and in the chat right now and go get you some merch. Get you some merch at unkandchico.myshopify.com. Go get you some. Got new limited merch there already and ready to go.
Chico, let me tell you this. If you really, really rocking with us and you out there driving, pull that thing over.
Pull the thing over.
Get off of that next exit. Pull over the gas station, parking lots. Don't pull in the hotel because then your people might think you're cheating or something. Pull over somewhere and let's rock out. Because when Coach Prime join on, like I said, we're going to take questions from y'all. The link is going to be in the chat. You will be able to join live. You will be on screen. You will be able to ask a question of head coach Colorado football, Coach Prime, DEION Sanders. Look, we just
I don't know where they're doing is that. They ain't doing it nowhere else, huh? Where you can come join the show and talk to a Hall of Famer like that.
Go Jacket.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And you can talk to Coach Prime and Uncle Neely.
A man whose curl looked wet but was dry.
That's legendary.
That's Hall of Fame status just right there. Forget football.
What is something that you might want to ask some Unc that'll be kind of like off the cuff or something like that? That'll be an Unc question if you were in the chat.
You know, man, one of the things about Coach Prime's program with Well Off Media, with Reach the People, with the pregame network, with Snelson and the school team, you get to see a lot. Mm-hmm. I would ask him about the unseen. I would ask him about, Coach, you know, you very magnanimous and open up your program, but give us an example of some of the stuff that y'all don't show. What's some of the stuff we don't see?
Okay, good question. I need to write that down right there. Hold on, let me see. Stuff we don't see.
Yeah, I would ask about that.
All right, y'all have some, put it in the chat. Let us know some things that you might ask him. You know what I would ask him off the top of my head? I just thought about it right now. You know, Coach Prime, you know what we have in common? We have some things in common. And one thing that we have in common is we both are fans of the legendary Keith Sweat. Now, my Uncle Edward used to ride in his old, I think it was a T-Bird or a Pontiac or something. But it was classic. A Regal, that's what it was, a damn Regal. And he used to bump that Keith Sweat loud. I thought he was the smoothest, coldest joker there was, right? And I always said, I'm going to do that. So I want to ask Coach Prime, what's his top 3 favorite Keith Sweat songs? That's what I want to know.
That's good. Him and Keith tight now.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
They're tight. They go back to the club days in North Fort Myers when Keith was traveling around singing, and Prime being the phenomenal athlete was treated with celebrity status like the Dope Boys was. So the Dope Boys was paying for Keith to be in town, and Prime VIP, and it tight ever since. And I hope y'all ready.
Yeah, y'all need to be ready.
Y'all wanted this. Y'all said y'all wasn't gonna be scared. Y'all said y'all are asking something. We about to find out. We about to
and messed around and found out, Unc.
Yeah, we about to
let them know what
out.
time it is, Unc, because it's only be one time. What time is it, Unc?
Man, it is time to bring on the one and only, the incomparable, the head coach of Colorado football, the primetime DEION Sanders. Y'all give him Coach Prime, man. Y'all make some noise.
Right, baby, let's get into it, baby. Make some noise.
Oh. What's going on, fellas?
Coach, how you doing?
How you making it?
I'm good. I just got me a haircut, feeling brand new, looking young. Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I don't have the atmosphere of Hawaii, Chico. But guess what? I got St. Croix, okay?
Ooh, I see. And St. Croix is very nice.
Yeah. And when Chico go to St. Croix, he be by himself. You got something special.
Leave Chico alone, man. Chico a good man. Chico a good man.
I appreciate that, Coach.
There you go.
Well, Coach, man, once upon a time, you told us, you said when that thing hit 121,000, you were going to come on here and take some questions live.
Let's go. Y'all there?
Yeah, that thing is over 121.
Let's get it. We there.
Amen, the church said.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
I'm proud of y'all, man.
Appreciate that, my brothers.
Proud of y'all.
Working, trying to stay consistent.
Yeah.
Learning.
Y'all do it with integrity. Y'all ain't trying to kill nobody. You ain't trying to murder or hurt or injure nobody. You just dispersing the truth, man. I like it. There ain't no personal agendas,
No.
Ain't no hate.
No.
Right.
One thing we said, we're going to stand on truth, put the facts out there. And every now and then, Coach, somebody is able to get us out of character for a couple minutes, but we working.
I understand. I understand.
But at the end of the day, we like to quote Mary J around here and say, ain't no hateration or no holleration in this dancery. So we trying to get things going off in a positive direction.
I got it.
That's right.
Coach, as the people come on in and file on into the church, man, how's everything been going for you? I know you got a big weekend heading back to Boulder, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to get back. I mean, our coach has been doing, you talking about a wonderful job on the road. You talking about a wonderful job on the road because my phone is right here. Right? I'm pointing at it right now because I get FaceTimes daily during their hourly of the kids that we're recruiting, and they're actually on the practice field, some of them, and they putting the phone right there because the coaches have given them the liberty to do such, and they out there recruiting their butts off, man, and I love it. I love it because they're able to connect, to communicate, to understand, to just get it. They really get it. And I love the staff that we have on the road right now. They're doing a wonderful job, man.
Cause I gotta call me a timeout real quick, get some understanding, clarification on something. Your staff is out there doing their thing, traveling the nation recruiting.
Tearing it up. And
you mean to tell me without you flying to some city on the school plane and burning money and sitting on somebody's couch?
You know I don't do that.
But it's working.
I don't waste money. I don't waste money. I don't waste time. I don't do stuff. You got to understand, man, our kids, like the families, the parents, think about the age of the parents.
Mm-hmm.
I want to meet them and they want to meet me.
Right.
But they want to meet me in Boulder. Like they want to come to the crib. They want to come to the crib. Like they want to come to the house. They want to come to what they've been seeing, with Neely and Darius and Bucky and all that. Like they want to come see everything for truly what it is. And I love it. And I love it. So by the time they get to me, especially from the FaceTime, they know me. They know me from commercials. They know me from years, of service, the community. Like they really know me. So when they come and sit in front of me, they telling me things about me and my family that some of them I've forgotten, man. And I can recant. You guys in our recruits, I can recant who said where, what family member was where, when they came to visit. And I absolutely love it. I look forward to it. by some idiots we get criticized and all that, but because they still stuck in time, man.
Right.
They stuck in time. They don't know how we do it, and they don't know the repertoire that we. Is that the right word?
Oh no, that's it. Repertoire. That's it.
They don't understand how we get down that we have with the families and our folks, so to speak. They don't understand how we get down and how Auntie and them want to come see me.
And Coach, I just think it is in this modern day era, man. Got to be budget conscious. NIL portal, dealing with somewhat older kids, like you said, they're not interested in you coming to their crib. Man, where am I going to be? Let me come see you where you at.
Yeah, but see, I don't get that pass because it just say I go to see Juju and don't go to see this guy. What is this guy coach gonna say? His family gonna say
he don't want you.
Mm-hmm. They'll find a way to use it against you.
Yeah, you got to understand this is a different game out there, man, and we play to win. We play in this game to win, and we're very keen in what we do, and we've done our research and our homework and metrics from parents that we've already have in the house, from kids that we already have in the house. What prompted them to sign? What prompted them to come? We've already done all that, and it wasn't me going. I remember I didn't want Coach Bowden around my house, man. We had rats and roaches running like crazy, man. I ain't want Coach Bowden to see that. I ain't want that. I want to go up there. I wasn't gonna chance that because you come in my house after 6 back then. Oh, it was on. That rat was running right. You know, we had the big TV with the little TV on top. He was running out of the laundry room, you know, right behind the TV, right on that wall, right into the kitchen. Like
you knew the route.
Dog, they had a route. Sit up with the pellet gun. Hey, Chico, I ain't no lying. I used to sit up with the pellet gun, and you know they came so quick.
Yeah.
And the rats running around. I wasn't about to let nobody in my house, man. I ain't want nowhere in the world.
Yeah.
They had the route tree. You got to go.
Man, please,
right.
Man. They was running 7s and comebacks and everything, man. They didn't want nowhere in the world.
That's how Coach Pride got so quick. He had to cover those rats and mouses.
Man, I wasn't scared of them rats, man. When them rats clicked that trap, man, my mama got them. I wasn't doing that. I won't touch no rat.
Oh man, me neither. I'm with you on that.
I can't touch stuff that's low to the ground. I can't do that. Or with no arm, like a snake. I can't do that.
Yeah.
It was on me and my brother that had to clean the trap.
Duh,
and I could tell by the noise if it had flipped high in the air or not. Because if it flipped way up, it got to go like, hey,
yeah. If it flipped up, I know exactly what you're talking about. What about that noise when he dragging that thing? He got one leg. He dragging that thing because we had the little stuff up top that you can hear.
Yeah. I had that before. I could hear the rat or the mice or whatever going into the cupboard.
Oh
man.
No. Those days, boss man.
Not at my mama's house. Let me clear it up because my mom will be watching. She'll say, "Well, we had no rats and roaches," but I did at certain places I live. Mommy, just know that.
I'm not Chico. This ain't no lie. What I'm about to say. This ain't no lie. My mama, she can say what she wants. She know what time it was. We had to see Chico. You're a little young. You ain't with me and Neely. So we had the Roach Motels. I don't know if you remember the Roach Motels. I seen a roach walk through the hotels because there wasn't no vacancies, dog. Like you gotta. When you go through the Roach Motel, you get stuck.
Yeah.
This roach walked on the back of all the homies that was caught up and came to the other side because there wasn't no vacancies. I'm not lying. I saw this. I said, Lord Jesus. And see, it was one of them things where you turn on the lights, dog. Yeah. Man, it was world-class records broken. 3 O's, 4 240s. Them roaches are running for their lives, bro. You turn on them lights at night if you want to.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we ain't no company. We ain't let nobody spend the night down there.
He walked over the backs.
Walk over the back, dog. I told you I dropped 38 one time with 4 roaches in my shoes. 4 roaches in my shoes. I took my shoes off after the game, man. You know, you just taking them off, kicking it with the guys. Man, 4 roaches fell out my shoes. That joker said, this nigga hit 38 with 4 roaches in his shoes.
Imagine how many he would have dropped if he had the roaches in his shoes.
38 with 4 roaches in his shoes.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right, now y'all, that link is in the chat.
Yes, it is.
If y'all got a question, come on and ask it live. If you're scared to ask it live, type it and we'll read it. But look, y'all begged for this opportunity. Coach Prime extended it. Don't get scared now.
No, it's all right. Let them get scared because I got questions myself then.
now.
How about that? Shoot, shout out to Ocho Cinco, man. I saw you guys tweet back and forth already today.
Oh, man, I love him to life, man.
Could that be a real possibility?
You know what's so funny? What we really was talking about, people don't know this, back when he was Chad Johnson and he had just come off a decent year early in his career. I brought Champ Bailey, several dogs that wasn't dogs yet, but they were coming to Texas, went down the street to the high school field, and we got on the field and we worked for 2 days. And that's where all this stuff was birthed, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I had DBs against receivers so they could see how to get off the jam and all that, man. It was unbelievable. And that's where that stuff started. So that's where I say, you know what? I need to bring some DBs. So you got the receivers, but I can't do it with college kids because that's illegal. I would have to do it with pros only.
Yeah.
But I would love to. I
think that'll be dope.
Yeah, I would love to.
It'll attract a lot of people.
Yeah, we'll have a good time too. We'll have a good time.
Coach, I caught your interview on early with the brother out of Cleveland, man.
He's good. Bush.
Magnifique.
First of all, he's a good way. He's like a lot like y'all, man. Good stand-up guy that ain't trying to have no smoke, man. Just call it like they see it, like he sees it, and just keeps it a buck. And I love his style. I love the bravado. I love the truth and the honesty. And he called it the barbershop. So I love that. Yeah. But he's a stand-up guy, man. That's why I felt compelled to go on the show and do our thing.
That's dope. To just reach out to people like that and give them opportunity to as you said, bless them with this, to be able to interview Coach Prime and to give shine to their platform also. So shout out to G Bush and y'all discuss some good things on there.
Man, he's a good brother. He's definitely a good interviewer. I mean, he's really, really good.
Yeah.
He's really, really good. And I've been watching him for over a year do his thing, man, to see how he handled things.
Yeah.
And, it's just like y'all. I don't ask y'all to lie or say nothing for me. I ask y'all to tell the truth. If I'm wrong, if I'm sideways, I'm sideways. Neely called me out before, like I'm sideways. If I'm sideways, I ain't doing my job. Let me know. I got you. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna do it right. I get it right next time. But and that's who he is. So I like that. And he don't have no beef just to have no beef. A lot of these people have beef just for clicks. They talk about their head because they're so stuck in their lives. They don't think about our lives ain't different. Our lives are different. We don't move like you move. So don't think we gonna make the same thought processes that you would because you don't have the luxuries and you don't have the trials and tribulations that we have and what we've gone through. Yeah. So it's a lot of that goes on this box. Everybody think they got a voice right there.
But one of the things I loved about it, Coach, is that you guys, and I mean all the Sanders, y'all are used to these slings and arrows.
Right.
And it doesn't knock y'all off y'all center. Y'all do what you do. But by the same token, you keep a receipt or two. So when it's people like him that's doing it the right way, like, hey, I can work with you. But you got these other groups out here just totally attack oriented for the clicks. And we understand that's just part of the prime tax.
We know who it is. I just wish I could do a trial with them. What I mean by that is how much you make off selling me out. I give you that. Don't mention my name. See how well your show do.
Wow.
I give you that. What you get? What you get? 25, 50? What you get? 50? I give you that. Don't mention my name, my likeness, my image, my kids, nobody. Don't mention none of that for a year. Let's see how that works.
They couldn't stand the pay cut, and they can't stand to not have your name in their mouth. They wouldn't take the deal.
Right.
Damn.
Because your name buying their groceries.
Right. Chico, tell me something, man. Who we talking about? Who have you ever heard me talking about? Even when I played in the NFL.
You don't really call no names.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
And for the sake of especially a player that has played in the league, I don't do that. Like I got too much respect for my brother, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't do that. That don't, for me to put somebody down to stand up, I'm not taller.
Right.
That don't make me taller. Like I'm already primed. Like I don't need to step on you to lift myself up. I don't believe in that. I don't condone that. I see it all the time, but I don't engage in that. Now, understand it. Shilo, Shedeur, Bucky, my girls, together, we have a media powerhouse.
Ain't no doubt.
We could shut some stuff down.
Yeah.
And show out if we wanted to show out, but that's not the family way.
Mm-mm.
Now, Shilo gonna stand up for his family because that's just he's the fighter of the family. That's just how he get down. DeAndre is too. They good with them things. That's how they get down. You know, but we, for the most part, we don't. And the thing about Shilo, he feels as though if you say something about us in the realm that he's in, because he's in his lane now,
Right.
he can say something about you.
Yeah.
Why not?
But you can't get sensitive when he does.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said something about us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kicked it off.
You can't do that. But it's two different styles going out right now. It's old school media and it's new school media. And they haven't gotten together to understand the rules because we have no commissioner in this social media game now.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is everything. Everybody feels like they could shoot at this person or this person just because they have a platform. And oftentimes that's not right, because you just got to think if we combine everything that we have family-wise and shoot back, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt.
Because the numbers are there.
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
Indeed.
Yeah,
And like you said, just might not have a ESPN or Fox top behind it or anything like that, but this independent media can still reach just as many or even more people and be just as effective.
Yeah, and players got voices now. I wish to God when I was going through that World Series foolishness way back in the day, playing two sports simultaneously, I wish I would have had a microphone to say my piece and to say, like, hey, man, I don't have a contract. I'm over here playing for the Braves on credit. Like, I'm supposed to be with the Falcons and y'all criticizing me. Like, I wish I would have had that opportunity, but I didn't. So I was getting hammered unbeknownst to the people that were doing it. Everybody didn't know what really was going on. My teammates did, but everybody else, because we didn't have a voice back then. Now players have a voice, whether they choose to use it or not. A multitude of them do. Yeah. And it's crazy.
Coach, we got our first on-screen one for you. Goonsville.
Hold up. I was just going to say, stay on what Coach just said about shining a light or calling names when he played, you know, and putting people down to step on them to be taller. But what you have done in your way have been is to shine light on people and giving them a positive light, giving them opportunity.
That's what we believe. That's what we believe in. I mean, that's the Sanders way. We've always done it that way. We've always shown love. We've always reached out. We've reached out to people that you would even think. Like it ain't too many rappers that has gone through hell or whatever that I hadn't reached out to. They say, look here, let's talk about this, man.
Yeah.
You hit the wrong way. Let's talk. And let's get together. And if you got beef with him for what? What is it about? Let's get together. Let's get on the phone. Let's talk about it. Athletes, everybody, man. Because I believe in peace. Because, man, we too old and too bold and too cold to be doing this foolishness. How much time we got left, dog?
I'm telling you.
Oh, man. Let's enjoy this ride, man. This ride is wonderful. You talking about a fantastic voyage? Like, come on, Chico. It ain't no bad days, nearly, is it?
No.
That's what I'm talking about. And we ain't not going to allow nobody to affect or infect us for us to have a bad day. So I'm all about peace and joy and love, man. And I want to support that neighbor, that brother. And when I say that brother, I'm not talking about African American.
No.
I'm talking about all ethnicities, man. I love all the kids that play for me. Every last one of them. I had the pleasure. I got on the thing, Chico nearly, because I was missing them. So I said, you know what? We got to do a Zoom. I got to talk to the whole team. So quarterbacks first, receivers, running backs, you know, linemen. Like I got a chance to talk to the whole team and coaches just a couple of days ago, and it was phenomenal, man. And I loved it. every minute of it. I missed him.
You know,
And
Coach,
doing and everything.
What Chico just mentioned is, as we bring on the first question, when I first met Honey Badger, Tyrann Matthew, I asked him, man, how did you and Prime connect? He said, dog, Prime called me. He said he wanted to help me. He said he saw me out there flipping around like a fish out the water. And he said, man, he was a father figure to me.
They was attacking this kid coming out of college, man.
Yeah.
They didn't know him.
Yep.
And I know what he was going through. I know what he's dealing with. He wasn't a bad kid. He smoked a little weed. All right, he wasn't a bad kid. I've never smoked, but I don't chastise you or condemn you just because you choose to do something I haven't done. I had to reach out and show him love and go see him. Look him in the eye. And then I told every team at the combine, because I was doing television then, y'all better pick this kid. Yep. It is a dog. And I even call some teams personally myself. Y'all better get this boy. He's a dog. I seen him work out. I talked to him. I seen him articulate himself. This is a dog. And some teams passed by. They passed on him. But when he went, he went. He did
what he turned out to be.
Great career. Hall of Fame career.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tyrann Matthew, man. Dog.
Yeah, he thanks you for it. Chico, we got our first Braveheart on. They want to ask him something eye to eye. Goonsville Clothing, right out of Boulder, Colorado. Student at CU, grad student at CU now.
Amen. Talk to me, man.
How you doing, Coach? How you doing?
Doing great. Doing great. How you doing?
Doing good. Staying blessed, staying hungry, staying happy. So it's awesome to be on the show and, be able to talk to you. UNK and CHICO are family. I mean, you're family to me. So it's so cool to be on here to talk to you.
Awesome. Talk to me. What you need? What you got going?
So, I mean, it's just so cool because, a lot of I love what's going on up in Boulder and being able to be a part of the journey with Uncle Neely and CHICO and you. It's just been amazing. I started Goonsville almost 5 years now, Coach, and we I built it off a lot of the major things that you talk about, your craft, whatever makes you who you are, being able to stay hungry. And so being able to interconnect that into the university has just been amazing. And so, I started down at CU Denver, and then when I met Uncle Neely and how that transpired up into Boulder and how you guys all grabbed onto it. I mean, I'm only 22, but I'm hungry. I'm staying very focused, vision driven, and, just working on my craft every day.
That's awesome, man. I hope that we can connect. I know you've been doing some wonderful things with these guys, which I applaud. I know who you are because I see you, and I see you all over social as well, and I follow. So, man, just keep up the good work. And
Thank you, Coach.
I wish to God we would have had your mindset at 22.
I'm telling you.
Thank you, Coach.
So I wish to God, but I wish to God some of my players can learn from you and work with you. So, because all of them are not going pro, and that's not an insult. That's just the truth. But I like to try to prepare them for the next step because you've all taken that next step, man. And I appreciate you, boss.
Thank you, Coach. I mean, a lot of what I'm building, I'm from Colorado. My family's from Colorado. I'm Greek, and so a lot of what I do comes from my parents. You talk huge on mentorship, and I see that with your boys and your daughters is and how they're growing into men, and then how they're being as women. It's just so amazing to follow your journey as well because it's it's so side by side because I mean my dad is a lot like you. He's my mentor in my life. And so I grew up in a household of 5 boys too. And so we were crazy. And, but he was always that rock in our life. And so the big emphasis behind Goonsville is, we're this community and we support each other. And it's like, we all have something that makes us who we are, but we're building, this amazing community. UNK gets it. He was the first person to grab onto it that really culminated it to the next level, and it's been beyond inspiring.
Yeah, he has that HBCU feel to him. So there's a lot of connectivity that he brought with him. Those balances and checks when he came from Jackson with us in that journey on the Mayflower. So he understands connectivity. He understands opportunity and all.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, P.
Because when I first met him, I'm from Mississippi, either black or white. I ain't know about Greek. So I thought he was Latino, Mexican, light-skinned brother or something. So like, yeah, man, let's kick it. And I start referring to him as such. He was like, hey, man, I'm Greek. I'm not.
There you got the Greek flag over there on the side.
Got some dear Greek friends out of New York, man. That ain't no joke. So
No joke.
Trust me, we love all, man. We don't.
Yes,
I don't.
indeed.
We love all.
Well, cool. I know.
Appreciate you, Petros.
You appreciate it. Appreciate you all. I mean, I guess I will ask you a question with kind of, I love what you talk about with the mentorship, coach. I love that you talk about, curating your craft, building your skills. I myself, I played football too growing up, and so I played corner. And actually, crazily enough, being able to be a part of this amazing community, my dad told me my entire childhood, I kid you not, and I've told this to Unc before, he told me all the time, play like prime time. I mean, I play corner. So I modeled my entire game off of you. And so being able to talk to you, it's just like it's a full circle moment, man. It's amazing.
Yes, my first Greek corner, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. We're fast too, coach. We're fast. I ran a 4.3 in high school.
Yeah, Petro ain't no joke now.
4.3, we should put a baseball bat in your hands and let you bunt and lay it down, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I guess the quick question I got is watching your time on the field and then building that into what you got going now, as Coach Prime up at CU, and then bringing a lot of that inspiration from Jackson, and even your whole career of the NFL. The biggest thing I would see is that I want to ask is, when it comes to your mentorship, what was the biggest implication in your playing days that allowed you to basically curate the mentorship that you're providing for all these young athletes, these young entrepreneurs from the days of when you played?
I was a student of the game, and you got to understand, I played for 9 different organizations, so there was a multitude of guys that I could model myself after, from the Dan Snyders, the Jerry Jones, the who was the darn, I'm going blank. Help me, Neely. George Steinbrenner. Hard shot. It was so many phenomenal owners that I played for that I got a chance to really know and learn from, and kind of study a little bit, not just from a close proximity, but from a distance as well. So understanding their ways and how they move, as well as the players. Baseball players are totally different mentally than football players. And I learned the balance of those two, because there's much more of a maturation in baseball players, because by the time they make it to the big leagues, they're mature because they earned it, man. Like you got to go to the bushes, the minor league, and you got to rough it a bit. Then if you're good enough, you make it to the big leagues, but you paid your dues in the minor leagues and you pay homage to the older players. And football is totally different, because now at one point in time when I came out, the players came right out of college making more than the players was on the team.
Wow.
And that it don't work like that in the big leagues. It don't work.
No.
It's a different approach, and it's a different appreciation and level of respect. So I learned from both entities, man, as well as those owners.
I love that. All right on.
Petros, we're going to bring on Katie now.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks, Uncle Neely. Thanks, Chico.
Goonsville Clothing in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go to goonsvilleclothing.com and check out the merch. Check out the merch. We're going to bring on Auntie Katie now. How you doing?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
Hey,
You're on
Chico.
live with Coach Prime.
Hey, Unc. Hey, Coach Prime.
How you doing?
Chico, I know I've been on one of your shows before, so it's nice to see you again.
Yes, indeed. You too.
I don't have any questions. I just want to say thank you, Coach. I'm an alum of CU. I've been a football fan there since 1994 when I was applying. And since you've been here, there's been some commentary recently about tradition, and, we won't get into it, but I have seen and met so many incredible people because you have brought more into Colorado.
Well, we tried. And you could, let me tell you something. You could get into tradition if you want to. We're prepared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're prepared.
Okay. So, I don't know if do you know John Sanders? He's the OG Sanders of CU football. So he's defensive back during my time, and he's my good neighbor here. And You know, I feel like when you came on board, okay, let's get into it. You know, people were like, oh, he's not remembering tradition, or we're not doing tradition. I felt totally differently. And I so many of my friends and the alum felt differently too. Like, and I feel like what's put out here in the media space isn't like what a lot of us just real people feel. Like, I've been doing stuff with like the CU Aunties and the Buffalo Bells, and like
unbelievably
those women are like, I love them
everywhere.
And like, these are people that I would have never met. And I'm so happy to have like encountered these just like new friends, like true friends.
Let's get back to tradition. We don't.
Oh, tradition. Yeah. Okay.
Tradition. You got to understand, we got receipts for everything. So our kids understand tradition, but this is a progressive young man right now. Like back when I was at Florida State, we were there for 4 years together. And there was a sense of unity, a sense of togetherness, a sense of everything. We stayed together. Our dorms were together. We were unified. Now you have darn near a whole different team almost every year.
Yeah.
So you got to understand those young men, what they're doing, and you trying to make sure they're straight spiritually, athletically, physically, socially, and mentally. It's a bigger task that we have. So some things that may not be the main thing that you think, but those other things are the main thing that we know, because we know what we're dealing with now with 105 young men, and maybe 60 of them are from different places that just came into the fold. Remember, once upon a time, it was taboo when we came in and flipped the whole roster. Now I think it's normalcy, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
That wasn't tradition then to flip the rosters like that. Now everybody's flipping the rosters, and now they're just paying for the product that they want. We don't like that. We like relationship. We like love. We like to get together. When we Nearly could tell you, when we're in the cafeteria, I make her put the phone in the middle of the table. We're going to talk. We're not going to sit up there and everybody's on the darn phone. We're going to talk. We're going to do things to bring us together, to bring us closer. And we have not negated tradition at all. You may not see it as prominent as you desire it, but we have not negated it.
No. And I don't see that. I think it's, sometimes what's put out there in the social spaces. And I see it, it's like, it's an evolution.
What we want you to see. Let me give you an example. Give you an example. And this is a wonderful example. We pray every day. We can't put that out. You know why? Because if we put that out, what happens?
Somebody's not going to like it.
The university get letters, they get hate, they get this, I get that, I get this, because we're praying.
Right.
But how we start every meeting?
With a prayer, coach.
By who?
A player led.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Did we force them to do so?
No, sir. Matter of fact, you tell them if you don't want to, opt out.
If you don't believe, if you don't condone, what do I say to them?
Sit it out. You don't have to.
You don't have to. Sit it out. I'm going to love you anyway. Sit it out.
You have a choice.
There you go. I'm going to love you as much. But we can't put that out.
Yeah.
So a lot of things we do, we just don't put it out. We put out what we want you to see.
And Coach Katie, let me offer you this one, Katie, from the tradition.
Okay.
Because I got attacked on behalf of the program when I tried to inform people that you don't have guys hitting the portal to learn a school song. We don't have that kind of tradition in college football no more.
You
people thought I was.
You can't say that.
Can't say that, Nick.
I did, Coach. I should have chosen my words a little better, but I was making a greater point that you don't have a world of college football now where people are choosing programs based on what they saw happening in the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
It's a
different world.
Having said that, Katie, the Coach Prime has put the school song on the screen and had the OG buffs teach it to new players.
Oh,
so
I know.
Just because you don't see it don't mean it don't happen. But people were trying to say, Coach, that our record was what it was because we don't know the song.
Yeah, that's silly.
It's funny that the song is prominent when we lose.
Yeah.
The song is a hit when we lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, prayerfully, not prayerfully, because we're not gonna get our butts kicked. We're gonna kick some butt, and
right.
you're gonna hear it, and you go just like we have. You got to understand, we have receipts of everything. Just like recently, when somebody said we didn't do that, and we put it out. we put it out, singing the school song, and you saw
everybody singing it.
Yeah, you see everybody singing it. But I mean, we have those type of receipts. So you don't want to challenge us on that, because not you, but they don't, because we have those type of receipts.
Yeah.
Nearly got those receipts, and he's gracious enough not to use them, because we fight.
Yeah.
Coach, I had to pray about it sometimes.
Sweetheart, I don't swing down. I don't fight down.
I know. I love it. I love it. I'm so grateful for you, Coach.
We're grateful for you and aunties. We're great. You have no idea how powerful you guys are. Like, you guys don't play.
Well, don't say me. I mean, there's a couple of really incredible women running that ship behind the scenes.
You guys are a team.
Yeah, shout out to all of them. Auntie K and the whole crew.
Like I can spread this thing out, but when I close it, it's more powerful. And you guys are like that. Like I love it. I mean, you guys in Cleveland, you guys are everywhere darn where, man. The Sanders are, and we appreciate you.
Well, and I want to also, mention the Buffalo Bells, but just like women in football, like women in football, I think have risen recently, or at least people are seeing recently. And I think that's been really cool. That's been really cool to see.
You know what I missed the last 2 years? I missed the women's camp.
Oh,
I plan on being there. I pray to God they don't schedule me nothing or like a commercial shoot or something. I can't get out of it. But I'm praying that I'm there, because I want to participate and I want to be there for the women's football camp that we have.
I've been doing it the past few years.
It's not too late. Katie and any other woman wants to join, it will be Thursday, June 11th at CU.
Yes, women, join the clinic. It's so much fun. I've been several years. It is just, it's the real deal. And the behind the scenes is great. Love it.
Katie, we appreciate you.
Oh, thank you. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Good to see you again, Katie.
See you soon.
We'll shy away from these questions, Katie. We take all of them. We good.
Go Buffs.
Go Buffs.
I hope y'all realize out there with that example, like Coach ain't here to take no softballs from y'all. Y'all can ask what you want to ask.
Yeah,
you want to talk us 3 games last year. You want to talk about his hires. He's here front and center.
We don't
run. We got our man from Jackson days on with us. Our good attorney.
What's up, Chris?
What's going on, man?
How you doing, sir? What's going on?
Talk to us. How you been out there in Mississippi, and let us know what question do you have for Coach Prime.
Oh, well, hey, Coach got all the right answers, right? Hey, I do have a question for you, Coach. With you coach a locker room full of young men.
Mm-hmm.
So in today's political charged environment and culturally charged environment, how do you keep them focused on doing what they need to do on the gridiron, but at the same time be aware of what's going on as they mature into young men to be, socially active and civilly active?
First of all, we keep the main thing. And there's a few things in life that you don't want to touch at this age and stage in your life. One is to get into talk about publicly religion. Another one is to talk publicly about politics. Right. And another one is to talk about preference of gender and sexual. And, you know what I'm trying to say. And I teach them to stay away from those topics at their age and stage, because they truly don't understand the ramifications of them all. Now, what I do want them to engage into is not only the spiritual side, the mental side, the psychological side, but also understand that mentality, man, that you need to make it through life, make it through trials, make it through tribulations, because all of them now are dealing with death. They're dealing with chaos. They're dealing with inconsistencies. They're dealing with want, need, and desire from family members and loved ones. And they're targets right now. They're tremendous. What I mean by targets is some of these kids are making more than the young NFL players. So women are not just being a fan, they're targeting them because they're young and they're vibrant and they're telling everything about themselves on social. So they're targets, and we try to teach them how to defend themselves and understand how not to be a simp and not to be a target out there amongst what's transpiring in today's world, especially on social media. It could be a blessing or it could be a blessing. And speaking of Jackson, I talked to my man Ashley for quite some time the other day, man. That's still one of my favorite ADs, and I love him to life. And we have some tremendous conversations, even about Jackson now, the city, the team, everything.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah. AD Ashley Robertson.
Amen. That's my dog.
Attorney Harris, you have another one? Real quick.
Yeah, real quick, Coach. As you talked about just now, your kids being targets, that's so real.
Yeah.
Are you talking to them also about like their homies targeting them with their money that they're getting now so they could be more educated? Because one thing that we see a lot of, as you know, folks from our community get a lot of money as athletes. 3 years down the road, they're busted.
Right. Because we like things that are shoddy and things that are curvaceous and things that are loud. And all three of those things could cause you to be broke.
Yes.
Expeditiously. And usually the things that hurt you the most are those things closest to you. So we teach them about those things as well. But we prepare these young men. I don't let a lot of people come in and speak into their lives because I'm well equipped to do such. But when I do, trust me, that person I'm allowing to speak into their lives is because I prayed about it and God showed me a way. And expert, some of them are experts in certain areas that we need, and we may be going through it at a certain time. Mm-hmm. But I know the heartbeat of my team tremendously, especially this one. I love this one to life. I really do.
Yes, indeed.
Well, good. Well, hey, I appreciate it, and you know, Coach, my son is out there. Terrence Harris, he's out there. The video, he loves it out there.
He's doing a good job. All he had to get on his butt one time.
Hey, keep doing it.
I think it's one time I had to get on his butt one time. So just let you know.
Yeah, we appreciate everything. He's grown into a young man out there, and I tell Uncle Neely that I appreciate it. Y'all continue to get in his butt when necessary.
That's right. He does a great job, and he's consistent.
Yeah, appreciate it. But much love to all of you guys. Be careful. Thanks, Coach.
Sir. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna have Renee come on. I think Renee's in the back. We'll see if there she is. How you doing? This Renee Rainey?
Hello.
Hey, Renee, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
We got you loud and clear. You on with Coach Prime?
Hi, Coach Prime. God is good.
Amen.
I wasn't expecting the live today, but I'm here. My question I wanted to ask is that as you're building a family legacy, who's the mastermind behind that?
The family legacy, you're saying with my family, with the Sanders?
Well, it extends beyond that because we're all benefiting from your daily lessons, but your family, to whereas you're building, you know, even though you're out, you're done playing ball, but you still providing, like you're building houses for your family, you're extending it to your grandson and so forth.
Yeah, Shedeur and I just partnered to purchase our first piece of property together. So that's a beautiful thing. But when it comes to that, Mama, God is my leader. He is my navigational system. I may echo what he says to my family, but God is my leader. I don't move unless he say move. I don't accept an endorsement unless he says that's good. I got a proposition for an endorsement just recently, but it doesn't coincide well with my system, with what I'm dealing with from the previous cancer scares and the blood clots. So instead of taking the bag, which most men would, I don't agree with it because it don't agree with me, and I would be living a lie. And God is too good to me to be living a lie.
Amen. Amen. Well, thank you for all that you do. I'm an entrepreneur, so I never was into football, but to follow you and to gain the knowledge. I've been to Boulder thanks to Uncle Neely. Thank you, Uncle Neely.
Amen.
And you know, I tap in every day because I'm learning and growing as well. And so I'm in Ohio, so I've been to Shedeur's games, and so here we are, years in.
Amen. Well, I appreciate you. We appreciate you immensely, and thank you for your support and your consistency thereof.
My pleasure. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
Coach, one of the things that's been coming up is this confidence you got that this year is going to be better.
No, not better. This year's going to be great.
Okay.
Yeah, it is going to be great. First of all, I'm all in. I'm a hands-on, and I've been hands-on, but I'm every guy that's in that locker room is on that roster is my hands is on it. So I love it. The staff is unbelievable, man. I mean, darn believable. When I'm talking about the communication skills, the relationship skills, the knowledge of the game, and the timing thereof, these guys are good. These guys are good. I don't have to lose my voice yelling and screaming and refraining from using profanity at all times because our coaches are handling it. And the assistant coaches are handling it. It's a great staff, and I love it. We've done some wonderful things in the portal, as you see. And I don't know how Danny Scudero, Boo Carter, and those guys, Randon could be 3 stars. That don't even make sense. But I do know because that's they did do that. Because those guys, all 3 of those guys are pros. Yeah, all 3 of those guys are pros. Those other guys above speaks for themselves. But all 3 of those guys are pros. I mean, Danny led the darn nation in receiving. So how's he a 3-star?
Well, he came to play for a black dude named Brian, so you lose a star.
Yeah, but he got to be a star by running by dudes that of that ethnicity.
Right. There you go. And that's only a list of 7 right there. There's a host of others also, you know. So
I love the line, man. I love the offensive line, guys. I love the line. I love the size. I love the mentality. I love the unity that they have. I love the line, man. I'm telling you, I love the line. The tight end room is impeccable. Impeccable. Receivers gonna do their thing. You know that. We got to. Cam Perry is a killer. Let's get that straight. I just want y'all to know that before you see it. I told you, Cam Perry is a killer. We have a host of running backs that I feel like 4 of them could get it done if need be. 4 of them could really get it done.
Yeah.
Defensively, the defensive ends are coming. They're coming. We have some good inside guys. I want them to step it up a little bit. The linebacker core is superb. We have 3 pros, I believe. 3 pros at the linebacker spot. This is the best linebackers that we've ever had in my history of coaching. Wow. Football. This is the best linebacker group. What we're going to do on the cornerback position, and Boo probably is going to play corner. That's what I see. That's what I want right now because I think he deserves it. I don't see them call too many slots in the first round or whatever, and that guy deserves to be that kind of guy. So we're going to put him in that light, and he's going to shine.
Like that.
We have at least 4 of them that can fight for the starting position. I know who's probably going to win it. The safeties, Nate, man, I remember seeing Nate on film, and I said, call his mom and them right now. Now.
As we saw him on Prime Parents right here.
Yes, and let me tell you something. When they came up as a visit, Grandma was over here in the chair. She had told me she wrote a letter to me, but never sent it. A year ago, Auntie, Mama, Pop, I can remember the whole family where they were seated, and Nate was sitting in the middle on the edge of his seat. And I said, hey, you ain't leaving him with that commitment to us. You ain't leaving him with that sign. We get this done. And you talking about everything has lived up to everything and then some.
Yes.
Yeah, he has the aggression of a SHILO. I think he's quicker. I think he's faster, but he has that same type of aggression. And you know, that's unbelievable. But he's mean, man. He's tough. Randon is a big fella that he ain't no joke. Hardy could play. All of those, man. I'm good. I'm
talk
good
all day. Creed Thomas, Mojo.
Yeah.
Coach, let me ask you this.
Let me tell you something about my freshman corners.
Yes, sir.
Don't sleep on them.
Yep.
Because I do believe in 2 years, these guys are going to be straight dogs.
Talk about Mojo and Cree.
Yeah. No. It's 3 up. It's 3 up.
Mojo, Cree. You can say Preston. Well, yeah, Preston and a couple of other guys.
Preston will be in the slot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going blank right now. I can see his face. He's right here, lives right here in Texas as well. Can flat out play.
Yeah.
Long, light skin. God, come on, Lord, give it to me. He can play. We'll think of it.
You talking about Jaden Hardy? You talking about Hardy?
No. Hardy's a safety. Hardy's a safety. One of my freshman corner.
Oh, let me look at
play his butt off. It's good. He can play.
Coach, when you look at all those improvements, here's one thing I see compared to last year. Last year we had a leadership vacuum. Like we went a long time without nobody lined up front, no captains. When I look at the portal class you brought in, you got like 12 to 15 guys that not only got numbers where they're from, they were captains, they were leaders on their previous team. How is that going to help this year's team?
It's already helped. It already helped in the spring because, first of all, they understand our way and they had to adapt to that a little bit, the way we practice, the way we go about it, the way we work, because we work. We may not be out there long, but we work. The walkthroughs are intense and focus driven. The meetings, you got to be on your game. Definitely ain't gonna be no phones. You focus. You focus like crazy, man. But these guys, man, they just different, Neely. They just different, man. Because we picked the mentality. We didn't just choose talent. We chose the mentality and young men that can ride with each other, that could get along. Ain't no selfishness, no jealousy, no bull junk, man. Like I got tired of the bull junk. Like, and you ain't even balling, and you come in with this bull junk, and you ain't even balling. Like that gets on your nerves, man.
Yeah.
So, but just being there from the beginning to the end helps tremendously, man. You have no idea.
Yes, indeed.
That's why
we have another
man about the season.
Ernest Smith.
We have another guest coming in,
Ernest.
Coach.
What you got?
We're gonna bring in Ernest Smith, see what question he has for Coach Prime. Ernest Smith, you on with Coach Prime? Can you hear us, Ernest?
Ernest playing red light, green light.
Ernest, if Ernest can hear us, he'll let us know in a second. Let us know where you're checking in from, Ernest Smith.
He was frozen a minute ago. He good now. Ernest, can you hear us, sir?
Ernest like he doing his taxes back there.
Yeah.
He ain't.
Yeah, I ain't got patience. Y'all got more patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ernest ain't like me growing up. My TV was cable ready, but we weren't ready for cable.
Yeah. God ain't blessed me with patience. I'm just letting you know. I'm just still praying for that.
No, sir. No, sir. Coach, I don't want to say you got better because that means like it's a bad thing. You got your own time, but you done improved some in that area.
I've improved a lot. You know why? Because the expectation is different. Like I had to learn in life, and this is for everybody. This ain't just for y'all. I had to learn in life to stop expecting the things I would do.
Yeah.
When you learn that, you're going to release yourself from a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of time, because you start expecting, oh, I would have took a left right there. And they ain't you. They ain't you.
Yeah.
I would have walked away from that. They ain't you. They ain't you. Stop expecting what you would do.
Even with your kids, like you go out there and watch them play softball and strike out, you're like, damn, I would have hit that ball. Like,
and let me tell you something, man. The devil got 5 shots at me and my kids. You best believe he gonna be accurate with one of them. Okay, so it's up to me to go in there and cover. But trust me, he got 5 shots, man.
Yeah,
all of them. I got like I told her earlier, I got 4 out of 5 that are graduating. One of them graduated from the School of Game.
Yes, indeed.
be undergraduate with Snow. Snow is taking her through a course right now that ain't on no college campus.
Can't pay for it.
She loving it, and she is mothering her butt off, and I love her for it because she has been like crazy.
Yes, indeed.
More graduates, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful. Appreciative, man.
And Coach, you know, you just had a brother on from Jackson. You talked to AD earlier this week. 3 of y'all got, because I'm including you, 3 of y'all got HBCU degrees.
Yeah, they ain't gonna say that for me.
No. Got
Hey, Coach,
Alabama too, baby.
Maybe 30 years later, but I got mine.
You got it though. That's all that matters. Look what Bucky might have right here too. Look like Bucky.
No, ain't no Mike. It ain't no Mike. That's real.
There you go. That's real.
I can't talk too much about it. I want to say something about it, but let me tell you something. Right now, if anybody's listening, he's assembling a team of people that can film as well can edit, but you got to edit the style that he has, and you can get a job with Well Off and Nike, because trust me when I tell you, it's a phenomenal job and the pay is phenomenal. I'm so happy and thankful for God opening those doors for my son. Like, it is unbelievable, man, what just transpired. Like, I can't even tell you the extent of it, but I'm telling you, he's looking right now and he got to assemble a team in a hurry.
Breaking right here on the show, TMR Live. Also, I'm available free agent, Bucky. All right, let's go to our next guest.
Man, Reverend BJ, our favorite pastor from our live shows, the Reverend BJ Nelson, checking in from California. Reverend BJ.
What's up? What's up? Coach, good to see you, my brother.
Good to see you.
Chico, bless y'all. Coach, I got a 2-part question, and then if it's permissible, the Lord laid me on my heart to pray. One is, how has the influence of what's been called now the CU aunties and uncles impacted the players and your family personally?
First of all, I'm thankful and appreciative that God would use our platform to bring a group of men and women together. You got to understand that. That's what I see. That's what, like to see you uncles and aunties. Come on, man. You talking about people that would have never met, that would have never conversated, that would never convened, but by this foolish game we call football, that God has done a wonderful thing that brought us together. Not only one ethnicity, but several ethnicities.
Oh, no doubt.
Climate, social statuses. It ain't about no power, ain't about no tripping. It's about people uniting, and I love it. So I feel great about that. I love it. I would love to. I want to meet them. Like, it seems like they come into town and they leave, and I don't never get to meet nobody. I want to, meet everybody. I want to bring them in the indoor and actually shake their hands and talk to y'all and just meet everybody. Like, when people, when they choose to come to games, I would love to meet them.
Yeah. Y'all hear that, CU aunties? Yep. We saw you say that about President Ashley's parents too.
Last year post game, you wasn't in the mood to really meet nobody a lot of times. So.
You got that right. You know me.
How's Mama Connie?
She's good, vibrant as ever. She I haven't posted it yet, but she graduated as well. You know, she goes to I call it daycare for grown folks. We take her to the nursing home so she could conversate and communicate with people her age and do her thing. She loves it because they go on field trips. It stimulates her and makes her go. And she showed me her cap and gown and her stuff the other day. And she said she just went in and they's like, we have graduation day. And she said she told the people, y'all know if I don't graduate today, my son gonna come up here and show out. And y'all know I don't want to. So she got her cap and gown and did her thing, and she didn't even know that it was graduation day.
Right.
Pictures. So I love it. I just hadn't posted them yet, but she didn't have it, but it was laid out because it was unbelievable, man. So she's doing well.
Awesome. Give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds.
Okay.
Father God, come now in the name of Jesus to thank you for all that you continue to do and how you continue to protect, and to bless us. Lord, I lift up Coach and the football team, his family, all of my queen sisters, and all my brothers who are part of the pregame show family. Thank you for Neely and thank you for Chico. God, it is not known by man what you're going to do in the life of Shedeur and Shiloh. We just automatically come to you now to praise you for what you're going to do because we know nobody beats you. You're a big God. No problem is bigger than you. And you are holding us in the hollow of your hand. So we say, glory, hallelujah. We thank you now in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 Thank you. Thank you,
Amen.
Pastor. I appreciate
Amen.
that. I appreciate that.
Reverend BJ Nelson.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, brother.
Peace and love.
Got
Reverend
Andre
BJ
Walker
Nelson.
hanging out in the back. Dre Walker.
What's going on,
Bring 'em
fellas?
in.
How you doing?
What's going on? You on live with Coach Prime?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hello, Coach Prime. How you doing?
How you doing, boss man?
I'm incredible, incredible. Hey, really quickly, just kind of, tell you who I am again. Obviously, Florida State University alum, and
Hold on one second. I'll put pause 1 second. Hey, Shiloh. Hey, Brian. Shiloh. Hey, no, I'm gonna send you a link, and I want you to get on it right now. I need you for 5 minutes. I'm gonna send you a link. All right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get Shiloh on. Hold on.
Shiloh comes on talking
second.
like Coach Prime to Coach Prime. Now that's classic.
You know he ignorant.
Andre, where you checking in from?
North Carolina, by way of Duval. Born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida. Went to school. Went to school at Florida State. Entrepreneur, but I actually I consider myself a student of leadership and success.
Amen.
And definitely appreciate your book as well. But I wanted to ask you really quickly, Coach Prime, your mindset is phenomenal. Obviously, it's on display all the time. Obviously, knowing your what many may consider humble beginnings. But I wanted to ask you kind of what do you attribute the development of your mindset from? Obviously,
trials and tribulation.
Yeah.
Trials and tribulation. And you got to understand, seeing my father use drugs, seeing my stepfather drink, seeing my mama work all day, that stuff kind of it pressed on your mind. Shiloh, hold on one second. That stuff press on your mind. And when I used to watch TV shows, I used to watch them with a thought process, not just watch them for entertainment. So when I watched the Jeffersons, I saw this vibrant young entrepreneur that's moving on up, that can't be stopped. That I don't care, white, black, Hispanic, you weren't stopping him. He was pro-black, everything. When I saw Fred Sanford and Lamont, I saw a bond with father to son that you couldn't break. It was unflappable. And the comedic timing and just the way those two could only be on the show, and Esther, different characters came along. So I studied that in that father and son relationship. I pride myself on that as today. When I saw even Archie Bunker, Caucasian gentleman, relentless, just crazy, say anything he wanted to say, was proud of it, worked his butt off. His wife was unbelievable. She was always calm and always at peace, man. He didn't approve of his daughter, his husband called him meathead, called him all kind of names because he had love for and affection for his daughter. Like I would watch this stuff like it was a game and just study it and watch certain people, how Ali navigated his life, man. How Hank Aaron did it with all the hate and the criticism and the racism, how O.J. Simpson won America over white, black, Hispanic, Asian. He was OJ, he was the juice, not the juice that y'all know, but the juice that we know earlier back in the day. Like those gentlemen, man, the Dr. J, we called a man a doctor that didn't have a PhD. Because of how suave he was, how debonair he was, how cold he was on that court. I studied those people, man. And I said, wow. But I said, if they could do it, I could do it. If they could do it, I could do it. I never revered nobody. Like, they could do it, I could do it. And I knew from an early age that God was on my side, man. because I was always chosen. This Caucasian gentleman chose me from watching me play football in the hood and took me to the other side of town, and I did my thing. I did my thing in baseball. I was the Jackie Robinson of my little league. Only black kid in the whole, and you think I'm dealing with bull junk? Now I've been doing this. Man, I was 7, 8 years old. The only black kid in the whole league. I had another Hispanic kid named Ronaldo de Jesus, and I would love to talk to him. I haven't spoken to him since we were kids.
Ronaldo de Jesus.
Ronaldo de Jesus. So I've been dealing with the drama, and then I played football on the other side of town. So when I played against my hood, it was always animosity and anger and hatred. So I dealt with hatred from white folks, from black folks, from all folks as a kid. So it prompted me to be unflappable, man.
Yeah.
And I worked my butt off to be great. And one of the greatest. Now, I didn't want to be just good. I didn't want to be the best. I wanted to be the ever. I wanted ever behind my name, man. That's just the way I thought. I'm sorry. I just ran long, but I gotta get Shilo on. Frank Shilo on.
Appreciate you, Dre.
Frank Shilo.
Ray Walker, number one son, checking in. Oh, now Shilo.
So how great were you? Hold on, I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on.
You can't hear.
We can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Bob.
I cannot hear you. Ever since you added me in, I can't hear you.
Okay,
add him in again.
We're gonna take him out, come back in.
Yeah, take him out, come back in.
Oh, Bob in the building.
Bob.
Hey, if you just checking in, we got Coach Prime in the, on TMR Live. If you want to join the chat, come on in. We're waiting on him to join back in. I kicked him out of the studio. He has to rejoin now. He'll be back in a second. Let him reconnect. Sometimes it does that.
Yeah, you just gotta hit that link for the audio connect.
Yeah.
But
Here we go. Number one son
right
checking back in.
Come on, Bob.
I know, Coach, you talked about having your own media, agency, website, or things of that nature last time you was on.
We're gonna do it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Okay, I can hear y'all.
There you go. Hey, tell him what Bob means.
Come on, dog.
Just tell him what Bob means, though, because I call you Bob. Tell him what Bob means.
It's a deep meaning behind Bob, you know.
It means bag of balls. That's what it means. Bag of balls.
Bag of.
You know, we used to play in the hood. Like my kids grew up playing in the hood, so we would be in the car. We'd be in the van for how long coming back from Fracture Shallow?
It's an hour with the traffic.
Yeah, hour and a half. There was about an hour and a half of traffic. So we would always have to pee, Neely. And we would get out of the car and stand beside each other and pee and see who could pee the farthest. We used to do all kind of stuff like that, man. Like we were a close group. Like they had assigned seats in the van. Like if you sit in Shiloh's seat, it was on. You sit in Shedeur's seat. Bossy had her seat. Like it was like that.
Yeah, I always sit in the back.
He always sit in the back, and then he'll fart in the back. No, we inside a van. Ain't no windows. You can't let windows down in the van except for the front. Except for the front. And he was the fool that was back there.
Shiloh, good to see you, brother. How you feeling?
How's it going? Everything's good. What are you
Man,
guys
you know,
on?
hold on, Shiloh. When I look at you, Shiloh, remind me of something. Hey, babe, I need a sandwich. Make me a sandwich.
Don't get him started. Please don't get him
Don't get me started. You ain't even want to.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Hey, Shiloh, I got a big brother. Big brother's supposed to swing back for little brother.
Oh, he gonna swing first. That's just who he is.
I just, like whenever I just be saying stuff, I look at my dad and Shedeur sometimes, like even if I didn't know him, like I still think the same thing.
Yeah.
Tell him what you
like.
mean.
I'm not really too biased. Like I keep my family accountable.
Yeah.
Like if it's something wrong, okay. But if I see someone just saying stupid stuff, then I just have to just talk about it.
He's the fighter of the family. He and DeAndre, they're gonna fight. But Shiloh gonna swing first.
That's why I'm sitting right here, right now.
Yeah, because he's small.
But you're in that space now.
Hey, Shiloh, tell him what I text you that after you swung. After you swung your last game in Tampa, what did I text you?
He said, well, dog, it's over now.
It's over, dog. Come on home. It's over.
Yeah.
And then the next day he said, "You know what, son? I'm gonna call my people. I'm gonna call 50. I'm gonna call Tyler Perry, and we're gonna get you on with the acting stuff. Don't even worry about it."
Yeah, we got you. Your career gonna blossom.
Hey,
And the
you
thing
might be
about
even in a better space now with the
Shilo,
streaming.
let me tell you something. Shilo is gonna make money than all of us because he is like he's a go-getter. He's a hustler. He's a waymaker. He's a go-getter. Like he think of ways to do things. And I used to always tell it, if you put all this effort that you do to get out of something into something, you would have been a straight A student. You would have been a valedictorian. You'd have been all this because he's brilliant. It ain't nothing he can't do. Like I can tell you countless stories of stuff he done as a kid that you was like, ain't no way. Shilo could yo-yo like a master yo-yo. He could skateboard and drop in from everything. You know, he can ski. He plays chess, plays the piano. Like what have I forgot, son? Does beats.
Hey, I can do it all. I can do it all.
He can do it all, but he does it and he get bored with it, then he just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because he conquered it. That's what he does.
I love it.
He's conquering this streaming though. Let's talk about the streaming, Shilo. How you been doing that?
Killing.
Yeah.
I'm just living, just capturing moments of my actual life. Uncle Neil, it's just on a daily basis. Funny things just happen. So just having like someone just could capture it and repurpose
But they always seem to happen when you are around.
That's who he is.
Yeah.
Wait,
you
say it again?
got a charisma about you that draws it. Like okay, when you were down in Tampa and went to the restaurant that could be mispronounced.
Bikika.
It's 50,000 people that walked in there and they see that the way you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
That's who he is.
Now they got another one. All right, Dad, you can't get mad, but they have another buffet there. It's called Coochie Buffet.
Oh.
But it's Japanese though. It's not like anything bad. That's just the name.
Coochie.
It's in Tampa though.
Oh, thank you, because I thought you'd be taking my lady to one because y'all supposed to go to dinner while she's in man.
Oh no, we weren't going there. We're going somewhere good.
Can't do that. That's just
Did you have to explain to the girls when you were at the beach at the model volleyball? Did you have to explain to the young lady when you said that you kind of remind me of my stepmom? And then she probably thought you were talking about somebody older. Did you have to explain to her who your stepmom, quote unquote, is?
Nah, I didn't, but I don't know. It was just funny.
Yeah.
It was just like in a moment, I just looked at it, I was like, hold on now, dog.
She did.
Though. She did.
Yeah, she actually did.
She did. She actually
looked like.
That was funny. That was funny.
He's the same way. Like he came for Christmas looking right up under the tree to try to find his presents.
Yeah.
Then he went and got with his grandma and crunk her up. Said, Grandma, he only got you one present, but Karuchi got about 10 presents. And crunk my mama up. Like he started the bull junk there. We ain't show all of it, but he started the mess on that day for Christmas.
Yeah, that was funny. We just got to go to Canton or St. Croix just as a family just for like a week.
Oh, it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, we got to take advantage of these off seasons though.
Yeah.
What made y'all pick St. Croix?
I don't know why you picked St. Croix. I have no clue.
We're doing business there with the governor. That's number one.
Okay.
It's kind of slow. It's not as fast as St. Thomas, but I could jump on a ferry and go to St. Thomas in an hour or hour and a half, or jump on a plane and go there in 20 minutes. But I like it. And I'm finding something right on the ocean for the price point that Shedeur and I want to. Shilo, tell them what you contributed to the house.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing the jet skis.
Yeah, he ain't bringing that. So Shedeur and I paid for that. Bosses say she's paying for the silverware, and Shilo say he's bringing the jet skis. So that's what they contribute to the purchase of the home.
Yeah, but I'm gonna I'm gonna have like the monopoly of the jet skis. So if you want to have fun, you gotta go through me. So
see, I'm gonna
have all that stuff.
Because I don't do that in the ocean. I'm not going to ride in the mouth of a shark out there. I'm not doing it.
They think I'm crazy, Coach. I'm the same way.
I'm not doing it.
Wait, Dad, is it true that when we used to go to Puerto Rico, did you used to have an adult floaty or no?
Yeah, I did.
I thought I was tripping.
I got an adult floaty suit made for me and your grandma.
I remember, but I was talking about that. I didn't know I was tripping on.
Nate, let me tell you something. My floaty suit that I had made sure the main parts of my body was out of the water.
I like that.
My floaty suit kept this part up, out the water. I want all that. I need all that. I need all that. I don't need that. I need all that. And
no, you never learned how to swim, dog.
He had 5 pools in the house growing up. We had like 5 pools.
Yeah, we have pools.
So I knew he knew how to swim.
No, I know how to swim from one end of the pool to another one, not in the ocean. I don't know.
Okay. I wouldn't want to swim.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Same way. If you tell me go from one end to the other, that's cool. But you want to put me in the ocean?
I can make it that far, but not the ocean. Shiloh, he do anything. He'll jump in anywhere.
Because you showed me this one spot at Prime Lake out there, Country Prime. There was 2 feet that you almost drowned in.
Yeah, I flipped over on my little roundabout. I got one of them little roundabout boats, and I leaned over too far, and the boat flipped. And as I felt the boat flipping, I just dove. I just dove, and I landed on my feet, and I ran on the bottom of the lake.
Oh no, I'd have been so scared, dog.
Until all that came out, Chico. Then I came out walking like Jesus.
I'd have been so scared.
Hey, I'm not lying. I didn't try to swim. I waited till my feet hit the bottom of the lake and ran out.
Right.
And I was up there laughing my butt off, man.
No, I'd have been so scared of that. Heck no.
Guess what? That was the last time I was on that roundabout.
For real.
Yeah, the Sanders rule is if you can't see in the water, we're not getting in. If it's a lake, just count a lake off. We're not getting in a lake.
Let me tell you something about Shiloh. I taught all my kids how to fish because I wanted them to be resourceful and I wanted to enjoy fishing with them. This Negro orders a net off Amazon. That's before I even knew about Amazon. And taught himself how to cast it. And we would go fishing. You know, me and Shedeur, boys would be on the boat. Shiloh on the side, throwing his net, pulling it up. Hey, I got 10 fish. I'll sit up there. One fish in. I'm serious, man. That's got it. It's so many childhood stories with this one that anything happened, I said, I know who did it.
But look how that process of thinking. Now I have time to just think about like, where can we go as a family?
We go to where we already paid for it. We don't need to.
No, you're not thinking what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about what level can we go to?
Yeah, we can. I already told you we can. We got it. I got you.
But I'm like the outside the box thinking that was good though.
He's really saying, can I sacrifice me so everybody can make money? That's what he said.
Y'all catching 1 fish, I'm catching 10.
That's how I'm thinking. But you gotta have time to think, and I got a lot of time to think about some stuff, and just think of how I could show everybody through me in the best light. Like we don't really get to see a lot of Shedeur or just a lot of people in my family, and it's just cool shining the light on everybody even more than you see. So you won't just see Coach Prime just coach. You can see him as a dad a lot because we don't have the show no more.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if people tune in, they can see even Snow and shout out to DeAndre. They're putting out consistent content and taking the game and
Snow has no idea
stepping into it like that.
Right now as a child, Snow has no idea what DeAndre's putting him through as a child. Like Snow is on camera every day. Snow got a different outfit. Like they flew somewhere with me private. Snow had 2 outfit changes. I said, DeAndre, come on now. You got to stop. Yeah, you got to stop. Snow on the steps on the plane leaning like he OG. I'm like, y'all got to stop.
Wait, Coach, he changed twice on the plane?
He changed twice on the plane. He had to get on the plane outfit and he had to get off the plane outfit.
Had a wardrobe change already.
Y'all got to stop.
Yeah, it was probably so they could take multiple pictures and stuff.
I'm gonna tell you what's really funny though, Neely, Chico. Like the boys group chat. Like we have a family group chat, but we have a boys, like all the men. And like we go at it, and Shiloh the kind of guy, when you get on him a couple times, he gonna start throwing haymakers. He gonna get personal. He gonna throw haymakers because he don't want to lose.
Yeah, so he was just getting on me the other day. And I'm like, dog, I'm tired of you getting sick and stuff, dog. Looking like 50 Cent when he was getting ready for that movie.
That's what he told me. He said, it would look like 50. I said, you got to stop, man.
Yeah, we got to.
Because I told him his neck getting strong and all that. I said, come on, you got to stay lean. You got to look like you playing now. You got hyena in you.
No, I went to the gym yesterday, actually.
You know, you shallow stop.
I did, and I walked around the beach today, and it was hot outside.
You walked around
the beach.
You walked around.
That's what's up.
It's like a sauna out here. It's hot.
Mm-hmm. And hey, your cameraman should get a raise for that beach model shot.
Oh yeah. I told him when we were shooting, I was like, make sure they say in these comments, W cameraman, and you should get a raise. So he did good.
Yeah. What made you settle?
He pop it, man. He know how to make it pop. Like we talk every darn day down. I say, yeah, can you make daddy pop like you pop it? Like every time I look on my feed, Shiloh's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's everywhere. I'm proud of you, son. You're doing your doggone thing, man.
Most definitely. Do you just, how do you come up with different ideas of what to do every day, or is it just literally in real life type of situation?
Yeah, I kind of don't. It's just things just be happening. Like I'm just one of the most recent things. Like I'm just at this animal shelter. I was like, all right, let's just go to the animal shelter and see some pets like dogs and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I'm over here, like in the middle of the video, I'm over here just sitting down, just waiting on the ticket to be called because you book an appointment and you got to go meet dogs and stuff. And I just looked up, and this little dude just digging in his crack, just going crazy, just like in the wide open. And my guy that was filming, he's like, "You see that? What's going on?" Like I ain't never seen nothing like that. It's just stuff that just be happening. But I mean, everybody has things that happen to them in real life that you like. Dang, I wish I would have filmed it. So that's all I do though. It's just like just daily life stuff. It just ends up being funny somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to St. Croix so he can go down there and do his thing.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
Yeah, we're gonna take a family trip before the end of the summer. But it's just hard getting all of us together. Like getting all of us together is classic. Mm-hmm. First of all, it's hilarious. Then it's gonna be an argument. Then it's gonna be a separation. Then we're gonna come back together because that's how it's gonna be. Shiloh gonna go with somebody.
We just had y'all unofficial cousin, shout out to Shedeur Sanders. He was just out here for Leongola Falls camp out here on the North Shore in Hawaii.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Him and DeAndre Moore, another wide receiver that you guys have.
Yeah.
Electric one too.
Yeah, yes, he is. That's good.
Yeah. Tried to get Darius to come join in some festivities, but he stayed up there on the North Shore. That's a different story though. Shiloh, you ever been to Hawaii?
It's too far, dog. I ain't going all the way over there. It's too far.
Did I take you one time?
I did. I went to a Pro Bowl with you there.
Tell him what happened. Tell him why I got mad at y'all.
Oh, because we went to this one restaurant. They had like this iced tea and mixed with lemonade, and I think how many were they? I think we probably got like 3 of them, and the total just for the drinks was like $80. It was like $10 per. It was like $10, maybe $15 per one of them.
So I went off.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
y'all drinking $10 iced teas.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was outrageous.
Coach, that's why I drink water over here. I don't drink no Gatorade, no juice. Give me some water.
Oh, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you for that.
It's an upcharge at the hotel.
Don't act like water just safe. You gonna pay about $10.
Oh, they thought it was funny too, and I just went off when we got the bill. And Charlotte, what I always say when the bill is high.
Oh yeah, we're not coming back here no more.
Yeah, we don't come back here no more.
Dog, in Miami, you just gotta accept it because it's like that, and they got the 20% automatic on there.
I got some good Cuban spots in Miami that's unbelievable that they charge regular rates.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't places that you like to go to.
Yeah, I do like going to those places.
That's the bougie places where they will put the napkin in your lap. I don't even want no napkin, and I know I'm straight.
Shiloh gave a lot of shine to a lot of those restaurants down there in South Florida. They showing you some love now, Shiloh?
Yeah, you gotta live and see what places you like. There's a place called Cactus Club that that always take good care of me down here. So I'm gonna do something with them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like whoever just show love and take care. Then I always, do like a video there, or like a full review.
Shiloh and Shedeur are like they know how to befriend and try to show love to people where they have their spots and they know how to move. And they befriend the owners, the workers, everybody, and it's like their spot. And he usually have a conglomerate of those. He had a bunch of them in Boulder that he would go and they roll out the red carpet for him.
Yeah.
Shedeur did too. Like I say, man, you got a steak place to go. Oh, you want to go to my spot? I have it laid out for you. I have you sitting there. Like that. That's what
laid out for you.
Yeah, that's what they do. Because they go out to dine all the time. Although both of them know how to cook.
Mm.
Yeah, we're not really like club guys. I don't like going to the club. One of these clubs try to rob me down here. They was trying to act like, oh no, man, just come in, man. You good, man. They be like, you could show love on bottle service, 2,000, 4,000. I said, nigga, never coming back here. So then I'm like, bro, this ain't for me.
Right.
I ain't come down here for that.
Bottles be $50 in the store. They want to charge $500 in the club.
And I don't even drink. I'm not about to drink it, so why I gotta buy it?
Right.
You know how many cranberry juice you gotta order to get a minimum, like a table minimum of 2,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not about to do that. So I make my house nice, and if you want to hang out, friends pull up.
Hey, where did that come from?
That's smart.
You learn quick from somebody, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, because if you spend 4,000 every weekend, 3,000 every weekend, dog, you can't live here that long. Hey, dog, you ain't gonna be able to just do that. Like, I don't know how these people do it here. It's crazy.
I can have all the fun I want to, the drinks I want, listen to the music I want to, and be around the people that I want to in my own environment, and that'll cost me less.
Look, a $15 tea is nothing when it ain't your money.
They know all that going nowhere, and I'm in bed by 7, so they know. They already know.
See, but Coach, what happened between us and our age and Shiloh age, the clubs had a dance floor when me and you was going out.
Now everybody went on the phone.
Just sections now.
Yeah, we had to shoot game. We had to, we had to go holler. They don't even do that no more. They DM and get your Instagram, and they be on the other side of the club, DMing the chick on the other side of the club.
No, or when you go up to her, you can just ask her. You still Instagram. You can just ask her in real life though.
Right.
Yeah.
But they don't do that no more. We had to really exercise our game. They don't do that.
Yeah.
Dog, I got game, dog.
No, you definitely got game.
I ain't one of them new generation cats.
Oh no, you got an old school soul. Well, there's one thing about you got an old school soul. And you don't admit it, but you're taking a lot of daddy qualities right now because you don't go nowhere. You like to be at home. You like to be in your own environment. You don't like too many people around your house. Like there's a whole lot of qualities.
But there is a lot of qualities from the other side.
Well, from you, yeah. Not from other kids.
Yes.
Not from other ones.
But I could see which ones I get them from.
Yeah, that's why you got to be careful who you lay down with because you're going to always get something from this and this over that. So I always tell you, be careful who you get down with, boy, because it's going to be there. And your child, Snow, going to have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So you got to make sure what portions they have. It could be 80-20 still. That 20 could affect some stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like whatever you have problems with, like in your life, that you had to overcome and stuff, and whatever, your former significant other had problems with her life and stuff, like, it kind of goes to me too. Because me and you, like, there's a lot of things that happen in life where I'm like, I have to ask you, and you like, oh, no, son, I had to deal with that before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it actually is true. Like whoever your partner is, like, your kid's going to be like a mix between them, because I can see.
I told you that. That's why you got to be careful who you lay down with.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
Because you got to think about all that stuff. And you got to think about genetics too. You can't want a ball out there. You got somebody 4'3". But you want Yao Ming. You want Wimby. You want Wimby, but you got to think about all that stuff. I tell him, you got to think about breeding. They call it breeding now.
Coach, I coined it on this show right here. I call it business babies for some of the pros out there. You see like a Bam in Asia, right?
Oh, man, that baby going to be out there. I put money on that baby right now.
Yes. I don't understand why we don't see more of that, though, in the pros. Coach?
Yeah. I think they try, but they're attracted to other things for the time.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's time to get serious, they're attracted to the real thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like what Ocho said.
We can't hear you, Shilo. Can't hear you,
Shilo. Can't hear you, Shilo.
You
Go out and come back in, Shilo. Pause.
Yeah, you went out.
Yeah. But hey, we want to say thank
Coach.
you guys. First,
I gotta go fishing, man. I gotta go fishing.
Yeah.
Let me ask, because this is actually a late question. When I first came to coach to Country Prime, you talked about when Shedeur hit that thing with the boat and drained the lake.
Yeah.
And you said you had a deal that when he go pro, he was gonna have to replace one of your lakes. Where are we in that deal?
He ain't done it, but you know what? I love him to life because we bought the St. Croix property together.
Okay.
So
that's the lake. That's the lake.
Yeah, he good. He good. So it's the ocean back there now. So he good.
Wow.
You gotta understand what a beautiful thing is to do business with your son, man. Like it's a beautiful thing that we can enjoy, and that's just the first of properties that we wanna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a car with mine, and he cheated me out my half, so I got to work on it.
Coach, before you go, you say you're going to go fish. Talk about your new fishing line where everybody can go.
Oh, Walmart. They get all my stuff in Walmart, man. And I love Walmart. You can even get all my depends in Walmart. All that. The safeguards or the night guards and all that. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, son.
All right, I can hear you. I was gonna add something to that.
Go ahead, son.
About you said like be intentional with whoever you have kids with, which is true.
Yes, sir.
So do you think like when it's time for me, you think we should set it up like whenever it's time for me, whenever it's time for Bucky and Shedeur to have kids, like we have our significant others like do a combine?
That's a good one.
What do you think? What do you think like a 40 time should be then? Like for the women?
It depending on size and build, because Bucky late one was dragging a wagon, and I don't think that 40 time would have been good. But that's no longer with him. I don't think. So you like both of y'all like a lot what daddy like. So y'all straight. I think y'all gonna be all right because both of them was athletes.
So what do you think? Like what should be like how DBs need to run like high 4.4, low 4.5?
Time for a woman. I don't know a good 40 time. But she got to move. You got to look at them knees and them ankles and all that. So you got to look at all that matters. You got to look at all that.
Yeah, you want small ankles.
Yeah. You got big ankles. That's why you ain't running what you supposed to run. You supposed to run what you supposed to run? 4.4, 4.3?
4.4, 4.47.
No, you ran a 4.47.
It's different clocks, dog. The one that counted, they got me at 4.52, 4. I think. That's still fast, though. Hey, that's still fast, though, dog.
Think about where you started at.
I started. Okay, now I can say because I don't care. The first 40 I ran training, I ran a 4.8.
You did.
And Coach Swayze got me down to a 4.49. I was expecting to run 4.4 for sure.
No, we thought you was gonna run a 4.4. I'm gonna tell you something. When you was training, you were running 4.4s, and I told him not to tell you because I know you. Because if he would have told you was running 4.4, you'd have slacked off a little bit. So I said, no, always add 0.5 to his time so he think it's slower because that's gonna keep him hungry. And you did. You did. You ran the time that you wanted to run.
The thing about the 40s, though, it's all the scouts go out there and they time their own time. So I was walking around like asking them what they had, and they just had different things. So it's not just based off one thing.
Well, nobody had a 4.6. That's what we're thankful for. You was 4.4, high 4.4s or 4.5s.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was proud of you because I know where you started at.
Yeah, that's a long way.
Dog, I could have ran a 4.2, and I don't think it would have mattered.
Yeah, the fix was in.
I did all that work for no reason. I could have ran a 4.1.
Hey, Neil and
Yeah.
Chico, one time, this is so funny. We was playing against Oregon and they was kicking our butts. They was beating the brakes off us. And our pastor back in the day was Pastor Omar Jari. He's going to be with the Lord, but his phrase is always, you know, when he preaching good, he telling them, he say, I ain't got no help in the house. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't got no help in the church. We had a TV timeout. I walked over to SHILO. I said, what it look like out there, son? He said, I ain't got no help in the house. I turned around and walked away from him. I turned around and walked away from him. I wanted to holler, but it wasn't the time because I know the camera was on. He said, I ain't got no help now. And it's so funny because somebody just broke up the middle. He had to make an open field tackle, or it would have been a touchdown. He's like, I ain't got no help now.
Yeah, it was like 3 of those that game, and I made one tackle. And I fell on the ground, and it was towards like the end of the game, and it messed up my liver. And I had to pee blood after that.
Yeah, he did. He was peeing blood on the plane. I was like, oh Lord Jesus. Like good old.
Remember that one? That was a nice little beat down there.
Yeah. I got pictures of you in your uniform in my room, son. I still love it.
It was a good time.
You went out swinging though, son. We gonna get
You went out swinging.
Did that.
He did that.
But hey, man, trust in the Lord, man. Look where he is now, right now, doing streaming.
I am proud of. He is where he's supposed to be.
Exactly.
He's where he's supposed to be.
Right.
I'm proud of him, but he's not half of where he's gonna be. Like
ain't no way.
I'm telling you, mark my words, and you could mark it on this show. SHILO is gonna be off the chain on whatever he settled on doing, whether it's acting, whether it's streaming, whether it's just YouTubing, hosting, whatever it is, he's gonna be phenomenal. That's just
You want me to tell you something that's actually funny?
What's funny is that
right now, this is where The Rock was. You know, he used to play.
Yeah.
Then he stopped. Then
no, he ain't stopped. The game stopped.
Yeah. Now he's The Rock.
Yeah, he's The Rock.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's even more stories like that with real actors, son, that will struggle.
Absolutely, it is.
You know, doing C and Z movies, and next thing you know, they hit it one time, and it's history.
Yep.
But I want to say this to both of y'all, to the dad and the son. For a father and a son to have a relationship and the kind of honesty, because 90% of the people out there, they would have texted their son and said, it's going to be okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't worry about this. We'll fight. You text that man and said, well,
it's over.
That's that.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, son. Let's go.
Keep it real though.
Yeah.
I keep it always. One thing about it, I always kept it a buck with him, and he know that. Sometimes he didn't want to hear it, but he realized. And the conversations we have right now are some deep, interesting conversations about life, about relationships, about a lot of stuff that is, I love to hear, because I could tell his mind is shifting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His mind is shifting. He's more thoughtful about today, and he's treasuring today and moments to make it. But
that's I treasure that when I'm around y'all.
Yeah.
You know, whether I'm in the car with you and SHILO call you or something, because right at the age like SHILO is now, that's when my dad passed. So we never got to get that level of relationship. Like he passed as my father and the son. We never became contemporaries. You know, he never saw me fully grow up. I had a relationship with him when he was not just my dad, we were boys.
Right.
So y'all keep it real with each other and hang out together. Like, see, that's what you want.
But you know what? We don't get anything misconstrued about I'm the father. I'm not your homie. I'm not your dog. I'm not your boy. I ain't doing that.
Dog, you don't gotta say it all like that though.
No. I don't play like that. No. What I'm saying, son, in this generation,
like, dog, I'm 26 years old. Like, we could be cool at this point.
No, listen to what I'm saying. A lot of young men out there who treat their fathers like he the homie. Mm-hmm. And the father loses his place because you going out together, you kicking it. No. We ain't like that. I love you. I love you with all my heart, and I will do anything for you. But you ain't my homie. I'm your father.
Mm-hmm.
So I speak at a certain level, at a certain tone, and with a certain wisdom
Mm-hmm.
that I have expectation of that. I'm not speaking across from you horizontally. I'm speaking vertically. So I'm your dad, and we've never misconstrued that, and you've always respected that. That's what I respect of you. You know, we joke and clown, but you know when to hold them and fold them.
Yeah.
Dog, you're 60 years old. Of course, somebody got to respect you.
I'm 58.
Yeah, you're not 60 yet. Not like that.
But as I get older, you know you're almost 30, right?
Dog, that's double my life.
Yeah, you're almost 30, though.
You're in the right place to have some game, though. I tell you that much. To have some game from your dad, you're in the right damn place down there.
No, he knows a lot. He knows a lot of stuff because everything we be trying to do, he's already done it at like a high level, but just back then.
See, you always got to shoot.
Just back then.
you always got to throw something out. You know
Like,
what I should have done, right?
Like back in his, now we have TikTok. Now we have TikTok.
Baby, you know what I should have done. He know.
We got TikTok now, but this nigga grew up with newspapers, so it's not the same. But
you're gonna make him say it, Shiloh. I tried to tell him not to say it.
You say it, Shiloh. Don't make me say it.
So he knows how the game go, but things just change. So that's what me and Shedeur just gotta.
What about Bucky?
Bucky's he knows a lot. He knows a lot.
Bucky's very wise. He knows a heck of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bucky's a lot. But the times are changing with like just media and stuff. So you just have to know like what's the thing now.
Okay. I'm gonna let you make it today. Because you know what I was gonna say.
Dog, go ahead and say it.
No, dog, I ain't gonna do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you a fatherly pass today because I want to get on the lake and go fishing. I'm gonna give you a fatherly pass.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all go to Walmart and get that Coach Prime 21 fishing gear.
And the pins.
Yeah, Shiloh got the new fishing net coming out soon. He just throw it out there.
Just send me the push button ones and I'll go test it. I'll go catch an alligator out here or something.
Yeah. What you gonna do with it when you catch it?
Just leave it there.
That's what I thought.
You don't got no choice. You remember I caught a snake before?
You tried
to catch a snake, you just gotta throw the whole rod away down.
Oh, you just lay it down and walk off.
Went in the lake back in Prosper years ago and tried to catch a snake.
How you try to?
You don't understand, man. You have no, because he knew where the snakes were on the property, and he went and threw it down there to catch a snake. Then go, oh, I got a snake. It like he gonna reel it in, and like you had to cut the line, all this stuff. You want me to tell him about the duck, Shiloh?
You can tell him if you want to, but
you know, I went to the flea market and bought some ducks. You clip their wings so they can't fly, so they make home. They make your lake at home. And they used to always swim by. It's a beautiful thing on our lake. Bass fishing and all that. So one day we out there and I see the ducks going by and I see one duck with his head in the water. And I said to myself, that's a long sip of water that duck is taking. And then they kept swimming by and their head was still in the water. I called Shiloh. Shiloh, come here.
Yeah. You already knew.
Yes, sir. What'd you do with the ducks, huh? I ain't do nothing. I said, Shiloh, what'd you do? He got on his stomach like he was in the military and shot the duck with a pellet gun.
I'm not even gonna lie, it had to be from like 70 yards. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's a great shot.
It was from 70 yards almost, I promise you.
I took the pellet gun and hid it in my room, and this joker uncalled Amazon and say the pellet gun never got there, and they sent him another one.
I don't know where it went.
Whenever I took his phone, he was smart enough, he told me this later on, that he would take the SIM card out of his phone and put it in another phone because he knew I was going to take it.
Right.
Like when it was spanking time for he and Shedeur, I would come home and they'd be thicker than Nicki Minaj, and they would be thick as all I know. They had on 4-5 pair of drawers. They had on butt pads, the football girdles. They were sitting up there like they was already ready. Like I ain't know.
Yeah.
No, that was funny.
That is crazy, dog.
And I be coming home like, y'all get ready. Time I come home, I'm tearing y'all butts up.
So SHILO can play the piano, he can stream, he can play football, and he could damn near be a sniper from 70 yards.
Hey, Coach,
Duck taking a long water.
we had ducks on my grandparents' place, and it's really Chico. You ain't country. It's really just a small little wing or two. When you stretch their wing out, you got to cut. You ain't got to cut much, and they won't be able to fly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My granddad didn't tell me that. He ain't tell me that. He
Whole
said,
damn wing off.
clip these ducks' wings.
Yeah, we got him at the flea market, but SHILO did what he did. He ain't gonna lie about it.
Coach, I cut the whole wing off.
That's what I'm saying though. But like, you know how that's normal?
That's not
Like,
normal.
you know how neutering a dog is normal?
It's not normal.
It's not.
How
really
is
normal.
that? How is that okay though?
How's
With
what?
Peter want to talk about everything. Talk about that.
What? But you shoot a duck?
About neutering dogs. Like, that's not even like.
We ain't
Aren't
talking
you?
about no dogs.
No, I'm
They
saying,
do that
but
on
like how
Price
they
is
clip
Right.
the wings. They clip the wings. They neuter dogs and stuff like that. That's kind of wrong, right?
You didn't care about that duck. Quit acting like you had emotions for that duck. You shot that duck like you was in the military.
You shot him in the head.
Then you lied
No,
about it.
but I'm saying, and then like, dog, aren't you neutered too?
Then you just
Coach, that's
said,
a long drink of water.
I ain't want another SHILO. You exactly right. I'm Billy Blanks. That's who I am. I'm Billy Blanks. And I started to get you a Shedeur clip at a young age. Make sure y'all in the situation y'all in right now. Because ain't no telling how many close.
Coach.
Hey, nearly, that was a setup.
How many close calls we done had. I ain't gonna even talk about that.
Nah.
Now, dog, you done sat on the edge of that bed and prayed.
I have.
Yeah, every man has. So
And I've learned my lesson. When I say, God, if you just help me this time, I won't do it again.
Yeah, and then you do it again.
And then you sit on the edge of that bed again. Dog.
Again, Lord, please, Lord. I know what I said last time, Lord. But if you get mad at this one, yeah. Anyway, that's Shedeur Sanders, ladies and
Come
gentlemen.
on, Bob.
The childhood
Bob,
stories.
your pull-out game gotta be
I
stronger,
can go all day with the childhood stories of Shedeur Sanders. You have no idea.
Oh.
Wait, what'd you say, Uncle Dilly?
I said, Bob, your pull-out game got to get stronger, Bob.
I'm not even gonna lie, dog. I can't rely on that.
No, I'm gonna tell you something about him.
I gotta see birth control first. I can't even rely on that. I'm not.
Hey, Neely, Chico, he's not lying. Thing about SHILO, when SHILO engaged, you got to get tested. You got to show them the results, all that. So I said, son,
I'm with it.
I like what you do, but it had to be some people ain't passed the test. Like it had to be some people that was burning that flunked the test. Do they come back and
I've seen everything, yes.
And he said, yeah. I say, so they come back and tell you they had something. He said, yeah. I said, well, what you do? He said, I don't mess with them. But I'm like, that's a old woman.
Wow.
But no, he don't engage unless they take a test. Like he don't play that. He's very clean. He's clean nasty when it comes to that. He nasty, but he good.
I gotta know that you clean before I can get nasty. You know what I mean?
He clean nasty.
But the
Clean, dirty.
vasectomy thing though, like that's something I've been thinking about just because like I'm not in a position that I just want to have kids right now, like DeAndre.
But you want a bareback. That's what you said.
No, it's just like in case you never know.
I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to protect you. That's what you're telling everybody right now.
Yeah.
It's
What's the translation?
Oh, do they have live viewers on here? What are they talking about? What are they saying?
Translation.
You better.
Oh yeah, we streaming right now.
They talking
SHILO.
about you.
Hey, chat, am I tripping right now or no? Because like, I'm just a precautious guy.
Yeah, you
Let us know some chat.
on yourself, son. You saying you want a bareback. That's what you're saying.
All right, so chat, what y'all think? Should I do the procedure or no? Because my dad said he'll pay for it for me.
Yeah, I'd pay for it. I'd be glad to pay for it.
No, dog, you know what? You know the only thing is whenever you get it reversed.
Just get them frozen, SHILO. That way, once you get it done, you ain't got to try to get it reversed or anything like that. Get them frozen.
What you mean?
Yeah.
You didn't know you could freeze them?
Yeah, you could get your soldiers froze, but he's still gonna have a loaded gun.
But you get them frozen and then you go.
Yeah, but they can't freeze them inside you, Chico. Like
no, you gotta let them loose first, and then you go get the clip snipped off. You get it a vasectomy.
No, my dad said he did that. He said he has some frozen.
Chico, trust me, I've studied this. You can reverse the stuff now. They got everything. Like if I wanted another little bad, ignorant, hateful, snotty nose, spunky SHILO, I'm sorry, son, I didn't know you sitting right there. If I wanted another one of them, like I could go reverse it and get that. But as the bossy, I said I'm Billy Blanks. I ain't got time for this.
So it was Shellamar that said no, that you're done. It was Shellamar that made you retire
I
from
said
Twitter.
I'm done. And kids ain't cheap. All y'all cost
that's a fact.
right now. I ain't talking about early on, right now.
Right now. Yeah, you're right.
But I love you. I love you, son.
All right.
Does the reversal hurt?
The reversal's 20,000 though. That's why I didn't get it.
I ain't got it yet, so I don't know if it hurt or not. But I know the regular one don't hurt. The dude was talking to me like, "Hey, Brian, what's going on, Clip? You doing okay? Yeah, man, I enjoyed your clip. I enjoyed your career. Like it was like that." And you ice him down.
Hold on, dog. Did you just say yet?
Did you hear him say yet?
Hey, chat. He just said yet. He said yet. You didn't get yet.
What you talking about yet? I already got it. I got it at the bossy. What are you
The reversal.
No, Chico asked about the reversal, and you said, I don't know yet. I ain't got it yet.
No, I said I ain't never got that, so I don't know. I haven't got reverse. I don't need another little funky SHILO. You think I want?
I heard SHILO. I heard yet. SHILO.
No, you know what though? Is years as the years go by, the reversal percentage goes down.
I don't want to be the granddaddy going to pick up my baby.
You know your boy DC Young Fly, his daddy was 61 when he had him.
I don't want the baby coming out 13. An old baby. My baby old.
Damn. I don't think that's the way it works, Coach. I hear you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, and my lady Lils, you know, he gonna have to be a soccer player. He ain't gonna play no ball. Football.
Hey, that's funny, Dad. We gotta whenever we all get together, like in it's time, we gotta do the combine, the significant other combine.
Yeah, but you know, you and Shedeur and Buggy Lady gonna be competing. Y'all know that. Y'all gotta stop.
Now, mine gonna be the fastest one. Mine gonna win.
You mean yours now or yours?
All right, everyone.
I know you stop. All
right, everyone.
Hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's been another episode of TMR
I'm gone.
Live.
God bless y'all, man. Love y'all, man.
Thank you, thank you, SHILO. Hey, man, exclusive, special episode right there.
The back of my damn head hurt, man.
Man, my face hurt. You ever had your face hurt right here from laughing?
Yeah. It gets me behind my ears.
Oh my gosh.
Woo.
Chat, yeah, hey man, chat, I'm disappointed in y'all. Where y'all at, chat?
I knew he was gonna tell that, man.
I knew he was gonna tell it too. What?
I should have pulled out.
Man,
hey,
you guys just got an
you
insight.
ain't no real daddy if you ain't never looked at one of your sons and thought that.
At least thought it. Listen, man, you guys just were inside of a FaceTime call between SHILO, Coach Prime, Uncle Neely, and Big Dog Chico that probably should have been for members only or something. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta tell the runners, man. That's why we tell you I had the notification on. I was on the phone with Coach earlier today.
This was Prime doing.
We're talking about the media day coming up in July. We're just going over a bunch of stuff. And so I added to the agenda. I said, Coach, don't forget, we got to still do our live Q&A. I had no idea. Man, I said, man, let's do it today.
Mm-hmm.
hold up.
No, I'm ready now. You know what? He's done that before to us on a Thursday where he wanted to come on, and we wasn't filming on Thursday. So when you hit me up today, I said, you know what? I was just about to get my day going in a different direction. I was headed to NB for sure, one of them at least. And I said, you know what? All right, I got time today for the one and only Coach Prime once again, man. So we appreciate everybody who came in and hit that link to join the conversation and ask Coach Prime a question once in a damn, really, you could say once in a lifetime opportunity for some of you guys to get on here and do what we just did.
And Chico, I think somebody owed me $100 out there, a Trav 100, because remember I bet a long time ago. I said, "Watch, want a hater get on the ass nut."
You did.
They talk all that smack when he ain't around.
Yeah, and we were on for a good 2 hours, so a hater can't say they ain't see it.
Good 2 hours.
Yeah, lying like a mofo. We got a couple super chats we got to give a shout out to. Let me do shout out to Von Randall for the $10 super chat, helping us make it all worth it once again. Did I click that off? Let me see if I can try to read that. Said Coach Prime, continued blessing. Continue blessing and much love. Will you be filming your Coach Prime doc with Smack this year? Oh, so you put your question here. Dang, Von Randall. That's on us.
I will tell y'all this.
We'll get the answer though.
Yeah, we will get the answer. I will tell y'all this. Y'all can look forward in short order. NFL networks, they follow us around this season to do a documentary on Prime, just his life and stuff. And I heard from the executive producer just last week because he wanted some additional footage for the pregame network. So they're in the final editing of the first couple of episodes of that. I want to say it's going to be on Netflix, but don't quote me on that.
Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said it. So for the in and out right there. Hold on, I wanted to share this picture right here because I just saw this. I've been seeing this picture, but I saw it again today. Just wanted to give a shout out to Model, shout out to Coach Prime, shout out to that and Chico back there. He's scared.
Look at that merch. Got the Goonsville hat on with the Uncle Chico bottom.
There you go. If y'all want to go get some yourself, go to unclechico.myshopify.com and support your dogs. You feel me? Y'all say y'all rocking with us? Let us see you rocking with us. Order some merch, take a picture, send it to us so we can feature you on the show and on our social media.
You said, let us see you rock with us. I heard that.
Let us see you wearing our merch.
Yeah.
Show that you rocking with us, right?
Because I get it. CUSEEYOU, but also see you as in Colorado. I get it. Yeah, I like that.
There you go.
But I will tell you this, Chico. We're going to hunt all day.
We're going to hunt all damn day. And if you want to hunt all day, you want to represent that, we got that merch too. I told you. Yeah, we got them coming. More and more coming too, dog. So stay tuned. Hunt all day if you're rocking with TMR Live. That's Unc and Chico right here on the Pregame Network. And it's been presented by the one and only Miss Denise Smith, www.denisesmithinsurance.com, where you can go for all your insurance needs and tell her that Unc and Chico sent you there, and she'll make sure she take care of you. You understand me? Where they need to go if they're on campus, though, Unc?
Oh, man, if you're trying to get to a game, a special event, you coming from the women's camp, the youth camps, any events taking place this summer, you need a convenient place to stay to campus, right there at 30th and Baseline. I mean, you can see the stadium lights from your room. Matter of fact, next door neighbor is a dormitory. So that's how close you are to campus. You're on campus.
Yeah.
The beautiful Boulder Broker, and hit them up. TheBoulderBroker.com. Call the phone number. Whatever you do, when you make your reservation or when you're checking in, you let them know Uncle Neely sent you. They're taking 20% off. If you wait to check out, it's too damn late.
Yeah. Come right there on campus to get that old school campus feel back. You know, you want to feel like you're in college once again. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the as the old folks say, the school bus stop right outside the door and pick you up.
You might see some little things walking up off there. You know what I'm talking about?
And we don't talk about it much, but you're going to see a lot of that.
You scared? It's going down in a major damn way.
A major way.
Feel me? Make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe, and all the other good stuff. We appreciate y'all joining us for this 2-hour-long special edition of TMR Live.
Y'all turn notification bells on.
With our special guest, Coach Prime, and joined by Shedeur Sanders.
Bob.
B.O.B.
Wake up, Captain, drop a super chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runners, grab your coffee.